Welcome to Wrestling with Poetry, Kalamazoo, Michigan's premier poetry and wrestling podcast. Today, poet Peter Burzynski and facts about the evolution of pro wrestling and a tribute to the great Kalamazoo poet, Dark Blue. First, let's take a listen to Peter Burzynski. Peter Burzynski, Ph.D., is the translator of Martina Burzynskaya's This Is My Earth, New American Press, 2019, and the author of the chapbook A Year Alone Inside of Woodland Pattern, Adjunct Press, 2022. His first full-length book of poetry, Infinite Zero, will be published in 2025 by Writ Large Press. Peter is currently working on translation of the Polish poets Gregor Wróblewski, Anna Matsiak, Joanna Guzik, and Wojciech Broska. His poetry translations, reviews, and essays have appeared in the Georgia Review, Ep2, the Brooklyn Rail, Jubilat, Rhino, Stormcellar, Thrush, Prick of the Spindle, Prelude, Your Impossible Voice, and Forklift, Ohio, among others. In fall 2023, Burzynski served as a postdoctoral Fulbright scholar in the Slovak Republic, teaching graduate courses in literature. He is the son of immigrants who call him on the phone every day.
It would be easier to say, fuck you, Kenneth Goldsmith, or nothing. But what can I do to stretch this across the printed, not corporeal spine? What can I do if not pander? Where do I stop? How can I please not perform malfunction? I want to tear down my stupid, expensive degrees from the wall and panic, but then again, the United States of America. I am at the edge of this millennium. What right do I have to continue to poem? What privilege? But then again, what right have I to remain silent? In Polish, there are three Z's. Z, Z, Z. Z, Z, Z. Say it with me. No kurde, zostałem zardzewiany przez źródło zielonego życia. To jest bzdura, to jest żart. Powiem ci jeden błazen do drugiego. Roughly translates to a baby who had been better off born red than dead. Ty chuju, ty gnoju, bądź czysty, ty szczeniaku. Mam cię w dupie. This is just to say, I ate your plums. I ate your plums. I ate your plums. Guess what? The plums, I ate them. Home in translation. Great part irreparable, mild, weak greenness. Magnificent decay, bridal procession of atoms sent flying like confetti or the contours of bulldozers. They radiate alienation, barely had time to clip wings. At the very end, there is a droplet. The dark edge has fallen. Terror is my best home. The charm of slenderness is not an invention. Oddly innocent, home was ending. It's empty at home, a pitiful habit of book spines. You've got an eye. Why do fingernails trickle? The frost in my spine starts barking, keeping, collecting, hoarding garbage. This time there won't be any casualties, worsening atmospheric conditions all over the country. And then I fucking cross the street. So why not the resurrection? I think everyone is obliged to dirty the elbows when frost penetrates slanted silhouettes. Rabid, rapid, rabbit. So where do we go from here, dear rabbit? You are beginning to teach me the difference between zest and zeal. I failed. No matter how hard one studies the turns of a globe, the kernel pops of individual histories, one can fail. Often I repeat myself. I don't know what I am doing. I do it all the time. Peripatia. Hi, Pickle. I think I found you an answer for all of mediocrity's sake and foul fortune. There's a flu in a third of the world's chicken, and eggs have gone up 300%, but chickens themselves remain still. Their cost is priceless. I may still not be able to tell you which was first. Livers are delicate, their chambers complex and funny and gummy and porous like our own human hearts. We may not own greatness yet, but we know it well. We trombone it through our teeth and spill rivers of beautiful tumult all by ourselves. Let's not make any bones about it. We are hurricane and clocktids all at once. We got this. Fire that we call home. Let's break the world of all its shells and break all the hands that push our faces down. Let's break free. Let's break. At least let's break even. Earthworn. I am a glorious cylinder of unwashed colander dreams, a slimy peregrine falcon of shame, a portly tortoise of pornography, a naked gumball machine of white privilege indifference, a star-studded dildo demanding reprimand for the what's at hand. I dream, I am a gross sickle of scream, a tolerable discotheque of crumb cake in the break room, perhaps even a gilded snowball of disaster, an art of losing my bowels at the sight of the newest war machine, the toe fungus drone blaster, an old accordion bastard. I think you know my game. Workaround wretch. I am broken, love. My accordion pleats according to the last witness of failure. I fissure, I calamity, drunk insanity. The tradition is self-medication. I broke with longing for teeth over breasts, not lust, but hunger, for a frame to hold nightly. Why lament? Live grandly, drink, eat, smoke, destroy with brandy. Good Lord, I am an atheist, somewhat randy. I am broken, love. How to digest lost candy. And the last poem appeared in 2015 anthology um, of wrestling poems. Road to WrestleMania. America, if you had a soul, then God would look down and spit in it. Rusev, March 14th, 2015. Franklin, you got shitty drunk. Yeah, but shit, was it fun. Those little kids were so into the hero. Shit, we were into the hero. He pooped his pants. He pooped his pants. We chanted, feed his legs. Ryback, that wrestler has such tiny legs, but really his legs are monstrous, and it's just an issue of perspective because the man is built like an upside down isosceles. No neck. Once again, he pooped his pants. Cena sucks. USA, USA, USA. Afterwards, we missed the turn to the pizza place. Yeah, we shot the bed on that one. I felt so guilty during the national anthem. Then there was that dad, he hit his baby. Baby got in a headbutt, though. Franklin, their children will grow to be failures. That's what Rusev, the anti-American heel, said tonight. I'm watching it right now. I hope you are too. Funny thing is that Rusev is from Bulgaria and he waves a Russian flag. Sure, Bulgaria was on the block, but never a satellite. Pico Camel Ruski's his signature is a camel clutch. It has to be. Camel clutch is a metaphor for xenophobia. Camel clutch is synecdoche for brown person. He pooped his pants. He pooped his pants. Franklin, we're friends. I know this because during the intermission, separately, we bought the same exact two things at the concession stand for $34.99. We could have bought like 4 beers with that money, or maybe dinner for that family. Hot dogs can be dinner. Oh, yeah, those half brothers, both stars fought like full brothers, and it was awesome. We're awesome. Then the Miz called us losers, called the city of Milwaukee losers. You scream so loud. I'm getting my PhD. I'm getting my PhD. I'm not a loser. You are. I don't think that heel has as many degrees as we do. At least he knew it was Milwaukee. The other guy called us Minneapolis, then Milwaukee. But fuck, man, we are Milwaukee. We got 6 degrees between the two of us. Soon we'll have 8. At that moment, I knew we were friends. I admit it's nice to know that you are equally proud of getting a PhD. I'm arrogant. We'll win. America can't. Remember when Sherman Alexie asked a room full of grad students if they had ever shat themselves as adults, and we both raised our hands? Other than Sherman, we were the only two. Sherman scolded the rest, told them they couldn't be real writers if they couldn't admit the universality of that truth. Friend, it got shitty when that lady kept screaming, taking that moment away from those kids. Those kids, what were we doing there? We're grown-ass men. Grown-ass men getting PhDs in America. I'm glad you told her off. I just wish you'd done it half as much. Hey, Franklin. There is so much racism, sexism, and homophobia in wrestling. It's okay, though. I know it's fake.
Thank you, Peter. That was fantastic. Pro wrestling fact. In the 19th century, Jean Exbriet of France transformed professional wrestling from catch wrestling to flat hand wrestling. Check out Season 1, Episode 4 for the overview of pro wrestling's origins, and you will be rewarded with a reading by poet Mary Hickman. Personally, I was surprised to find out that pro wrestling began in France. On a different note, Kalamazoo lost a star earlier this year. Jeffrey Lillard, who performed under the name Dark Blue, has passed away. He would be 25 on December 29th. I saw Dark Blue perform many times at Satellite Records, and each time I was amazed at his charisma and his commitment. I love the poem he wrote about his grandfather, and he taught me a lot about self-advocacy just by the way he lived his life. You are missed, Dark Blue. Thank you for sharing your light. My heart goes out to Devin, his best friend. Events. Independence Pro Wrestling will be at the Patterson Ice Center in Grand Rapids on December 28th. That's in 2 days. The doors will open at 5 p.m. Independence Pro Wrestling in Grand Rapids. Satellite Records will do their open mic Thursdays, 5 p.m. Call to confirm. Their number is 269-381-0218, and Satellite Records is located at 808 Southwest Nedge in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Their open mic is generally every Thursday at 5. As always, I will take your questions and suggestions. You can email me at wrestlingwithpoetry@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Peter. Thanks, everyone, and happy holidays.